Do you want to grow your YouTube watch hours fast without always being live in front of the camera? Let me show you how to use Prism Live Studio to stream pre-recorded videos on loop, completely free and beginner friendly. So before we jump in, let's get clear on what Prism Live Studio is. Prism Live Studio is a free live streaming and video recording app. You can use it on your phone or PC to go live on platforms like YouTube, Facebook, Twitch, and more. It is perfect for faceless YouTube creators who want to build watch hours without showing your face or always recording fresh content. You can also use it on mobile or PC version. It's also great for faceless if you are running Bible Faceless YouTube channel or you're running any faceless YouTube channel storytelling. You can use Prism Live Studio to go live, and it does not support looping, but in this video I'm going to give you a trick that you are going to use to loop your video even on Prism Live Studio. So I would like you to stay tuned because you don't want to miss that. So to get started, you need to install Prism Live Studio from Play Store or App Store. Okay, so go to Prism Live Studio and click on install. In a couple of seconds to install it on your device. Then an interface will open for you to input to sign up with your email or Google account. Then you can choose anyone to sign in with, but I will log in with my own Google account. Ensure you grant permission to Prism to access your camera, microphone, files, and media. Then you click OK. So I allow Prism to record audio, to give me notification and have access to my photo and video on my device. So you can see I'm using the microphone for recording this video. That is why this pop up. It might not pop up on your own system. So this is the major interface of Prism Live Studio. So you're going to see screen, camera, VTuber. But before we come here, I want to swap to the left to show you where you can actually import your pictures or videos for you to stream. Here you can import a video or picture from the media so to share while on live. You can also add a playlist, so you can do test overlay on live also. So let us go back to the main interface. So the first icon here is screencast, or it is screen. This is what we will be making use of in this tutorial. So I will click on screencast. This is where you will adjust the setting of your screencast. You could pick 16:9 or 9:16 aspect ratio, but for YouTube you click on 16:9. You could also do a screensaver setting here. So once you are done with the screen settings, click ready. So once you click ready, Prism give you opportunity to connect to different social media. Here you can connect to Facebook and YouTube simultaneously. For this tutorial I will connect to YouTube, my YouTube channel. I will click connect. So you're going to log in and link your YouTube channel to Prism. So I will check here to edit the broadcast information. This is where you're gonna add a catching title as so. So I want to edit it, so I will type how to get 4,000 watch hour fast. Also in this box you're going to add your thumbnail, so I'm going to add my thumbnail here. Once that is done, I will come to this next line here. I want to add my description, so I'm going to type this in my description and also add my hashtags. So the next one, if you don't want to go live immediately, you can schedule your live on a particular day, because when you do this, YouTube will help you to publicize your live even before time. This gives awareness to your audience, okay, that you're going to go live. You can as well leave it if you don't want to schedule it, you want to go live immediately. So let us go to choose privacy. Do you want to go public? You want to unlist it, or you want to go private? So you can choose public so that people can see your pre-recorded video immediately. But for this tutorial I'm going to pick private because I don't want it to go on air. Next we want to go to the next line and pick not meant for kid. You know the process you follow whenever you want to upload your normal video. So that's what you want to do here. once you're done with that, pick the category of your video. Is it educational, entertaining? So choose the category of your video. Make sure that your video you want to upload or you want to pre-record is in line with your long form video. If you're doing Bible or folktale story, make sure you stream the video that with your niche, okay, so that it makes people that come to your live to stay, to get more. So next, let's adjust the stream quality. You can leave the stream quality as it is, except for the resolution. You can adjust the resolution to 1080p. Then you want to click on go live. Countdown begins. So I am live now. Then I would like to share my pre-recorded video. I'll swap to the left and pick my media. Then pick my pre-recorded video you want to share. Or it might be a picture that you want to share with your audience. So I'm going to pick my pre-recorded video. Immediately, whatever I click on, that is what is going to be shown to my viewers. Ensure your phone is on landscape like this. So to cover your screen, and that is that. So you can see whatever you're doing here, it is automatically showing to your viewers. Now let's move to the main part, how to loop your pre-recorded video so to play for a very long time and increase your watch hour. As I've earlier said that Prism Live Studio do not have looping features, so I will teach you a trick to make it loop your video for a very long time so that you can increase your watch hour. There are two ways you can loop your video. The use of video media on your phone. You can use any video media player on Android or iOS, or you can edit it through your CapCut. So for CapCut, you can edit your video by duplicating it multiple times as long as you want it, and you can export it and compress it so to reduce the size. Then you can play it. Then another option I'm going to show you now is a very simple one. So I want to use the video media player on my phone. You can use any one on your phone that supports looping, that supports repeat. So I want to use the video media player on my phone. So I'll open my pre-recorded video. So open the video through the media player. Then click on the three dots here and then click on repeat loop icon here, so that will enable the video to play continuously. What we want to do now is to go back to Prism. Okay, now we are not going to pick camera. This time around we are going to pick screencast. This will enable the Prism to broadcast everything that goes on your screen, and that's what we want to do. Then I will go back to Prism and click on screencast or screen. Then you click ready, then click go live. This will pop up. Do you want to share the live stream on the device? You can either choose no or yes. Another thing pop up here. Do you want to start recording or casting with Prism Live? Click start now. Automatically Prism will broadcast your screen to your audience. So everything you play on your media will be broadcasted as live stream. Because you have chosen loop, the video will continue to loop or replay itself. Ensure that the video is in landscape. You need to turn your phone to landscape. Okay, so these are what you should take note of whenever you're live streaming on Prism. Before you go live, put your phone in do not disturb mode to avoid pop-ups, and also turn off screen auto lock so your phone doesn't sleep. And another one is plug in a charger to keep it running for hours. And make sure you use loopable long form video like 20 to 60 or 1 hour video so that you'll be able to loop it. And make sure your phone is on landscape, okay, when you're streaming. And ensure whatever you're looping is in line with your niche on your YouTube channel. You can switch to VLC and let the video loop itself. After you hit start now, quickly switch to VLC. It will switch to VLC. The video should already be playing in loop mode. So let it run. Prism is broadcasting it in real time to YouTube. If you find this video helpful, ensure to like, subscribe and turn on the notification bell so that YouTube will notify you anytime we drop a video, because in the next series I'm going to be walking you through how to use OBS to stream your Faceless Bible video so that you can increase your watch hour. That I've been using that, so I'll be walking you through how I'm using it to restrict my Faceless content, so you don't want to miss that. So do well to click the notification bell so that you'll be notified anytime a video like that is dropped on this channel. So thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next video.